Now this illustration deals with clear spaces in front of electrical equipment in accordance with 110.26b as in boy. Now this rule is really creates a lot of problems. Notice in the illustration you have all of that storage things right in front of that equipment. Now I have seen OSHA come in when I represented a company talking to an OSHA inspector, which I've done quite a bit in the past. And the OSHA inspector would come in, and sometimes, depending on now the OSHA inspector and their point of view concerning this type of installation or condition, they'd come in and say, move that, and the maintenance electrician there could just move it and get right to the breakers for switching or whatever. And he would say, or she would say, okay, I want all this moved out of here before I leave today. And would just put it in a violation, correct. But notice the inspector could go to another area, find the same thing, and do the same thing. Or if, for example, though the OSHA inspector said, move this material out of the way, and the maintenance electrician that was usually there with the foreman would say, well, I need to get another electrician to help me with these barrels, or I need a forklift. And then that would be violation, column, fine column. And then many times the inspector found the same situation other places. They double the fine, triple the fine, and went on with that kind of thing. And sometimes you may find 8 or 10 or 15 areas where this condition you would find. An inspector naturally would respond to it, as I've just said. But not all inspectors. The OSHA inspectors, they have their way of looking at things, but they usually would look at OSHA 1910 to start with, subpart S. Now, notice the NEC loop 240.24a says those devices have to be readily accessible. 404.8a says the top breaker can be no higher than 6 foot 7 inches with a handle in the on position from the center of that handle. 408.18b deals with these clearance rules in front of this equipment, switching, so forth. And that usually deals with panel boards, but it could be switchboards, switch gear too, depending on which part of the 408 section you're dealing with. 230.91 is going to require these overcurrent devices to be accessible. So reviewing 230.91 and 230.92, along with the OSHA 19 subpart S, we get a very good feeling what the NEC requires for installation to provide the clearance rules that OSHA 1910 subpart S requires. So figure 5-6 just simply deals with clear spaces in accordance with NEC 110.26b as in boy.